Hi everyone, my name is Claudia. I'm here with TV Stuff Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the No Stitch. So No Stitch is a handheld heat iron that's an alternative to sewing. You're able to hem, mend, and fix without a needle and thread or any glue. It comes with a specially formulated adhesive powder that activates and securely bonds fabric together with the heat iron. It works on any fabric from heavy denim to delicate silk, including denim, cotton, linen, rayon, nylon, corduroy, wool, polyester, acrylic, and silk. So this seems pretty self-explanatory, so let's go ahead and open it up. So this is the actual No Stitch tool. It has like that flat part right there that presses onto the fabric. It does need to be plugged in, which the infomercial is a little misleading because you never see a cord, you never see them like turn anything on. So they make you think that like it doesn't need any power, but it does. But I do like how it's pretty sleek and easy to store. That's definitely a big plus. And then we got 2 bottles of the adhesive powder. This is 100 grams each. We also got a plastic bag with this like metal tool. It looks like it can be popped out, I believe. I'm not quite sure. And then some sort of paper, possibly to protect your fabrics from the heat, but I, again, am not quite sure. And then, of course, an instruction manual. These are our instructions. So this piece pops up and it becomes like a little stand, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So that the heat doesn't burn or ruin what you're stitching, I guess. So as expected, this is pretty self-explanatory. We plug this in, wait for it to heat up. We prop it up on its little stand, and then we sprinkle some of the adhesive directly onto the fabric. And then once this is hot, after about 3 minutes, you press down and you want to hold, it says you want to hold the part you want to stitch for about 10 seconds before moving on to the next one. And the wax paper is to actually prevent anything from getting on this part. So it's actually protecting the unit, not your fabric. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up and then we will try it out. Okay, so I'm all set up here with my fabric, my No Stitch, and my glue. So according to the instructions, we squeeze the glue. It's more like a powder on the place where we want to hem. Like so. Then we go ahead and fold it over. And we press and hold for about 10 seconds. And there's our hem. Although so that doesn't really stick as well as I want it to. It's also quite messy. I mean, the powder is getting like everywhere because it's powder. Like imagine like squeezing salt out of a bottle. Like it gets everywhere and it's kind of gross. And the infomercial was like, no more mess with glue. But like, in my opinion, this is just as bad. So let's try doing a little bit more. So that's the hem I just made. These are my husband's pants. They were already hemmed and I just did like a teeny bit just to test this product out. But like, as you can see, it's just like, it's not super adhesive and like I'm able to so easily just rip that off and that's just not great. And this like powder stuff has kind of like ruined the pants. So I'm like, I feel like I have to wash them now. Like that is just, I'm sorry, to me that's just too easy to like pull apart. Like I'm barely doing any work. I'm just like, yep, that's just not sticking. And I mean, you guys saw like how long I ironed it for. I mean, that's a little stickier because maybe that glue just stuck a little bit better, but it just seems like kind of inconsistent. And you know, like when it's a pant hem, you want it to like stick nicely. But yeah, this is in my opinion a little too easy to undo. Like I don't know, I mean some parts are a little harder than others, but overall it's basically just coming off. Yeah, so I basically just undid the entire hem faster than I was able to actually do it. So not a big fan of that. I'm gonna wash these pants, I think, and see if this glue like damages the fabric, because right now that looks pretty gross. I mean, I know it's on the inside of the pant, but it's still like, I don't know. I hope these didn't get ruined because these are nice pants. So I'm gonna wash these and then I will show you guys what it looks like afterwards to see if it was ruined. I'm actually gonna redo part of the hem and then wash it to see if it actually stays in the washer. Okay, so I just took my pants out of the dryer. This is the part that I re-hemmed to see if it would like stay hemmed, and it does. Again, it's just, I feel like it's just not super consistent. I feel like if you trip, like this hem is just done for and it's just gonna like easily like rip. Like I did that so easily, and I'm only like pulling this hard because according to the infomercial, like they're tugging like this. And if I do that, like, I mean, that's open. So, yeah, so I'm just not a huge fan of that. And then the residue that is like left behind on the pants is kind of gross. So not a huge fan of that either. So unfortunately, I'm not too impressed with the no stitch. As I've been saying, it just, when your infomercial shows that you can like tug at that fabric like super hard, I should be able to do that and like it not come apart. So it doesn't really, it's not really as strong as it claims to be. And when you're stitching things, you want it to last and you want it to be strong. because if it's not, then you're just gonna have to do it over and over again. I also found the product quite messy. The bottle, when you squeeze out the powder, it goes like where you want it to go, but it takes up a couple pumps, which is weird because it's just like powder, but it does kind of like spray some excess stuff. So the area that I was working in had like residue, and it felt just really weird. So I mean, if you're gonna claim that you're a lot less messy than glue, I don't know, like it just wasn't for me. Like I said, if you're gonna take the time to mend your clothes as opposed to just buying new, which I think is great. I always try to mend my clothes before buying new because it's better for the environment and it's better like to be like less wasteful. But if I'm going to take the time out of my day to mend something, I want it to last. I don't want to have to constantly be fixing it, because I feel like with the no stitch, I would do a part with the hem, it would stick all right, but then another part would start to like undo a little bit. And I did hold it down for 10 seconds on each area, so I don't know, like I've been saying, it just seems a little inconsistent for me. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give this product a 1 out of 5 stars, and I even think that's being generous. I am not a big fan. I don't think it saves me any time. I don't think it's any less messy. I just think it's an easy way out that's not as effective. So that's my opinion. I really wanted to like this product because it does seem like a cool idea, but unfortunately it did not work out. So that is all I have for you guys today. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel for more As Seen on TV products and reviews. You can follow me personally at ThatGirlClauds on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. They are all linked in the description. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon for another review. Bye!